Now, one of the worrisome and troublesome things that I'm seeing in this country is we're seeing hospitals close up. And I mean like one or two every week. And I don't believe it's because the people are getting healthier. It's because these hospitals are running out of money. People who are coming in are uninsured. And these hospitals can no longer afford it. Now, many of these hospitals are in rural areas. And if you're out there in the sticks somewhere and you have some type of ailment, you have some type of emergency, I mean, you're going to need all the luck you can get, because in many cases, it's going to be an hour, 30, 40 minutes to get you into an emergency room. And depending on what type of emergency it is, I mean, you'll pretty much be long gone. And at the same time, we're seeing many of these hospitals and medical care places close up. We're seeing more people in rural areas become more unhealthy. Obesity, diabetes, drug use, you name it. Now, another troubling sign that I'm seeing is school closures. Now, we're in the middle of the school year right now, but I'm seeing tons of announced school closures, from elementary school up to high school to private school to colleges, you name it. If it's a school, it looks like it's closing up. And as I've said before, if you don't educate the population, and I'm not talking about one segment of the population over here, I'm talking about everybody. If you don't educate everyone in America, you're going to have problems, because China and many of these Asian countries, their schools, their education is far superior than the United States. And the kids that are leaving their schools intellectually, they're beating American kids by long shots. And their kids, they're going to be the leaders of the world. They're going to be the innovators, not Americans. The youth here, they're getting high on drugs. They're getting high on alcohol. They're not eating right, and they're not being educated properly. And when you don't educate the people, you're going to end up paying for those people later on in life. If you don't educate people, those people are going to be more likely to commit crimes, and you're going to pay for it, because they're going to get caught. They're going to go to jail. Your taxes are going to go up to pay for these guys, to house these guys, to feed these guys. Or these guys break into your car, break into your home, damage your property. You're going to pay for it. So you need to educate the people now. And I give the analogy of a dog. If you don't train a dog, if you don't educate a dog, well, that dog is most likely to crap in your house, to bite up your furniture, and it's very good likelihood it's going to bite you. And it's the same principle for people here in America. Now, this country is already short of skilled workers, and the next generation coming up, they're going to be even less educated. So this country is going to be in big trouble, folks, and it's already in trouble. Now, we had the company General Mills and also Ollie's report earnings this morning, and both of these companies are showing growth, and both of these companies did well last quarter, and their forward guidance for this year looks positive. Now, we had a Federal Reserve rate decision today, and the Fed decided to leave rates unchanged. And that's no surprise. As I've said before, the Fed is not going to be able to cut interest rates this year. Now, Jerome Powell is saying there are going to be 3 rate cuts this year, and I don't believe it. There's no way in June they'll be able to cut rates. Fuel prices are going to be higher than where they are now. Inflation is going to be higher than where it is now. And really, this was their only opportunity to cut rates. As we go through the summer, inflation is only going to get worse. Now, as Jerome Powell continues to jawbone about rate cuts, the market is going to like that. Now, even Jerome Powell's comments are a bit skittish. He is saying that inflation is still a bit too high. Now, as we lead into the month of May, they're going to continue talking about a June rate cut. But as we get closer to that date, you're going to see him and the rest of the Fed governors start backtracking. And probably by then, it's going to be evident that there will be no rate cuts this year. Now, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.